Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the 1st of October and therefore 30 Days of Sketches Series 6. 30 Days of Sketches from Christy's Beautiful Life, and it is our 6th series. Well, I shouldn't say our, because really this is only the second time that I am participating every single day. In the 4th series, I think I did 2 or 3 times a week, and in all the previous ones, I did at least once a week, except for maybe the first series. Anyway, we are back with the 6th series. Christy has chose some awesome, gorgeous sketches. A few of them are pushing me out of my comfort zone, which is fine and lovely. I do love a challenge. It always gets those creative juices flowing. And every day this month, Christy, of course, Crystal, our partner in Scrap, is joining us again, and myself will be here with a video. And then over from the Scrappy Inspiration, the YouTube and Instagram Hop Facebook group, we have tons and tons of friends joining us every single day. Not everybody every day, but everybody as and when they can. So there will be links down below for everybody on each particular day. So there you go. Let's get on to day 1 and get this awesome series started. So here is this fun sketch. It has a circular photo element with some lovely florals here, a banner smack in the middle, and this is obviously, as implies here, a perfect design to use up lots of scraps. So let's see where I went with this. And I love it. I love my layout. Now, as you know, in September, and I did this layout because I have been trying to get ahead a little bit. Of course, I did this layout in September when one of our focus products were sequins. So I had some fun with sequins. So I started here with the background, just some white cardstock, which I trimmed and framed. And then I went into my stash and I got all sorts of little bits of scraps out. So some from the Cocoa Vanilla Daydreams, some Stampin' Up, Cocoa Vanilla Daydream. This, I think, might have been from, is it from Fresh Bouquet, maybe? Not sure, but all of the little scraps that I had lying on my desk from the past few layouts, I just cut up into strips. I have some that are 1/2 inch, some that are 3/4 of an inch, and just the one, I think that is 1 inch, because I needed everything to, you know, fit perfectly across the page. So I cut all of those scraps up, then laid them out. I decided to go with a regular shaped photo. This is smaller than 4x6. It's probably about 3.5 by 5, maybe, kind of thing. Got that all framed with some gorgeous paper here from Fresh Bouquet, and then some black cardstock, and sort of laid that there. I found that that was just a little too stark. The background and some of these papers were just fading in, but I didn't want to do, because there's a lot going on here with the paper, and I wanted to do this gorgeous banner, so I didn't want to do the packaging technique or any stenciling on the background. I didn't want it overly busy. So I really just went into my stash and I got some Glorious Days missed out, and I just did some sprinkles and splatters all over the page, just to give a little bit of interest and to maybe give a little bit of color so that the pattern papers all across here didn't fade into the background quite as much, and I think it works. So then I glued down, of course, all of these lovely scrap pieces, got my photo mounted up on foam, and then I cut all of the leftover little scraps, the black cardstock, the Stampin' Up, the Cocoa Vanilla, all of those lovely papers into these fun little banner pieces to sort of replicate this, but I moved it over to the left because my photo is maybe just a little bit higher, and I did this fun banner. The smaller ones here on the top, the bottom ones here I did by hand, and they are I took 3/4 inch strips, and the top layer here is a little tiny punch that I have in my stash. And the top layer here, they are all mounted on foam. I tucked in my twine, just black and white twine. And then I looked at it and I loved it, but I said, September is sequins and it needs a little bit of oomph. So I got some beautiful sequins out in sort of a goldy, orangey, yellowy. And then sort of a little bit, I got the idea, I guess, from sort of a Broadway kind of billboard, the sort of lights. I think that's where the idea came from, but I just took just a couple, well, 2 exactly, of the strips here that I did a row or a column, I suppose, of sequins all the way down. Added my title, just added a few little sequins here in the spots that sort of left a little bit of area to be filled, I guess, and put some sequins there. And then I thought, wouldn't that be fun to just put a sequin on each of the banners that are here on the top? And I did. And I love that. And this again is another tennis layout. I've done a few recently with tennis starting back up again, and how happy I was and how awesomely our Canadians are doing. And this piece of history this is the first time that 3 Canadians made it into the second week of a Grand Slam tennis tournament, which means that 3 Canadians made it into what is called the round of 16, so into the last 16 players of the tournament. That is just awesome. This one here did unfortunately lose in the round of 16, and these 2 went on to the quarterfinals. So that was just awesome history. So for the first time ever, 3 Canadians made it into week 2 of the US Open, and Denis made it into the quarters. Okay, so this one did not either. Denis Shapovalov, who is our top Canadian at the moment, made it into the quarters, and then just last week he made it into the semis in Rome. So we are having a very short, intense season, but a wonderful season for our Canadian players. So there you have it. There is my first day for this awesome 30 Days of Sketches from Christy's Beautiful Life Series 6. Please make sure you pop on down below, of course, if you haven't already seen Christy's layout and Crystal's layout, and anybody else who might be playing along with us today. And as always, thank you so much for all your lovely comments and encouragement and support. I just love our community, and it's more and more important to me every single day, as up here we are headed right back into wave number 2 and lockdown yet again. So silver lining, more scrappy time again. Stay safe, everybody. Be happy. I hope you get some extra scrappy time, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Bye for now.